What's up, guys? Thomas here with Team Pharaoh, and I'm coming at you with a kind of a look at what's going to be coming out here soon in Shadow Specters. As you can tell, obviously, it's going to be Ghostricks and Shadow Specters because, well, Ghostrick, Specters, kind of makes sense there. Just going to be going over it real quick. I just want to do a little quick overview about it and what you guys can look out for. And if you guys wanted to play this deck, this is what I've found to be a pretty good build. Obviously, this is the new format. That's why it's triple pot of duality there, even though it still says 2 in the box. It has not been changed yet. I'll go over them all, I guess, real quick. All of the Ghostricks have the following effect. Cannot be normal summoned unless you control a Ghostrick monster, but can be normal set. So they all have that effect, but let's go ahead and give you a quick overview of all the effects, and I'm going to read them to you guys. Ghostrick Spectre, he's a level 1 fiend, dark monster with 600 attack, 0 defense. When a Ghostrick monster in your possession is destroyed by an opponent's card, either by an opponent's attack or effect, and sent to the graveyard, you can special summon this card from your hand in face down defense position if you do draw one card. Now, this card allows, obviously he's level 1, so you can go to rank 1s, which is pretty cool. There are some really cool rank 1s out there. He gives draw power to the deck, which I think is going to be a little slower, which is good in this format. So that's good. Draw power, which allows you to get into other things. I kind of like him. I also like his artwork right there. It's kind of like slushy in that fact. This is really cool art effect. Next we have Ghostrick Lantern. He's also a level 1 dark. They're all darks, but they all kind of vary in their see, this one's also fiend. 800 attack, 0 defense. So obviously has a face down effect, but once per turn you can change this card to face down defense. They'll have that effect as well. When your opponent's monster either declares an attack or targets a Ghostrick monster you control for an attack, you can negate the attack. If you do, special summon this card from your hand in face down defense. So it's like a battle fader, but it gets special summon in defense, which is really, really cool in this deck. Everything revolves around being face down, flipping up, activating the effect, flipping it back down. Kind of shenanigans, but I like the deck the way it looks. Also, it is a level 1, which is really cool. It's also a fiend. This is the build that I found to work the best to my knowledge at the moment. If you guys have any ideas or inputs, let me know. PM me. I will take all thoughts into consideration, obviously. I'm probably going to butcher this name. Someone let me know how to pronounce it. This is Ghostrick Kenoshi. Koishi? I'm not sure. But his effect reads as follows: with 1800 defense, 400 attack, and is a zombie. Oh my gosh, guys, more zombie support, right? Just kidding. This is Ghostricks, though. When this card is flipped face up, excuse me, sorry. When this card is flipped face up, you can add one Ghostrick monster from your deck to your hand whose level is less than the equal number of Ghostricks monsters you control. You can only use the effect of Koshi once per turn. So, general play is if you don't have a Spectre or a Lantern in hand and you fear something, you can set your Koshi, they declare an attack, you flip it, you can go ahead and search, because there's only Koshi on the board, so you can search into your Spectre, or you can search into your Lantern. If they're going to have another attack, you can search into the Lantern, and then they would attack you, special summon the Lantern. It's over. There you go. Good stuff. It's also a level 3, guys. 1800 attack, so it's a big attack. Big defense. Big defense. Sorry, guys. I seem to like to do these videos very late, apparently. I don't know. Just the way I am. This is Ghostrick Stein. I think this is a throwback to Cyberstein, but also, you know, Stein, zombie. Anyway, he's also a zombie. 1600 attack, 0 defense. Effect is once per turn. You can change the face down defense, obviously. When this card inflicts battle damage to your opponent, you can add one Ghostrick spell or trap card from your deck to your hand. You can only use effect of Ghostrick style once per turn. Now, He's a really good effect. I like his effect a lot because it allows you to search one of 3 cards that they have right now. 3 spell or trap cards. They have 2 traps and 1 spell. But he has to inflict battle damage to your opponent to add 1 spell or trap card from your deck to your hand. You can only use his effect once per turn. So maybe there's a way to equip something to allow him to do direct damage. I'm not sure. I haven't figured it out yet. But I like him. He's level 3. Which is really handy in this deck. I'm sorry I'm yawning so much, guys. Ignore that part. I have fixed the audio problem, So we will continue on. This is the last ghost trick I have decided to run. And I'm running a 2 ghost trick witch. Her effect reads as follows. She's also a level 2. She's dark. She's spellcaster, 1200 attack, 200 defense. So she's the only spellcaster they have. Once per turn, you can target 1 face-up monster your opponent controls. Change that monster to face-down defense. Now, this card, I believe, will just be there to, kind of sack the opponent, if you will. They have a Draco sack, you flip witch effect, send it face down, summon something, get over it. Which is kind of cool. Then you're running 2 tour guides, or at least I am. I'm running 2 tour boss to recycle stuff, and then 1 Spirit Reaper. Spirit Reaper for stalling aspect. It's also level 3, but level 3s are kind of what you're going for here. Triple MST because it's a new format. Kind of fun. Book of Moon because it likes to flip stuff face down. Dark Hole. Now, here's a new card for us. Ghostrick House. It's a field card and it has all little ghost tricks in the picture, which is kind of cool. The effect reads as follows: neither player can attack face down defense position monsters. Also, a player cannot be attacked directly if all monsters they control are in face down defense position. Have the effect damage of either player takes. Sorry guys, let me do that again. Have all effect damage that either player takes, and all battle damage either player takes, except battle damage from a ghost trick monster. This allows for you to attack directly with, like, say, your Stein, and they'd be like, no, I only take half. Well, you have Ghostrick House. Effect of Ghostrick House allows you to do the 16 direct. Your search during the battle phase for Stein, so then you can go ahead and search whatever you want. You could actually, you could search his trap card or whatever. It's kind of nice that they have their own special, like, field card, which is really cool. I am so sorry, guys. I'm going to learn how to edit my videos eventually. Just not today. Then we have 2 Forbidden Lance. I like Lance. I'm not sure if I want to run 1 Lance, 1 Dress, but 2 Lance works pretty fine. Now, I'm running 3 Swords of Concealing Light, and this is the reason why. When this card resolves, all monsters your opponent controls when this card was activated are changed to face down defense position. Monsters your opponent controls cannot change their battle position. Destroy this during your second standby phase. It's like Swords of Veiling Light, but I think it's going to be like your best card in this deck for the sheer fact of I can control what they can do with it, and they can't change their battle positions, which is really cool. I'm running 3 Pot of Duality because you want the draw power in this deck, and you really don't special summon because you have to set everything to get their effects anyway. So going on to the 2 Ghost Trick trap cards, we're starting off with this one. Ghost Trick Out. I'm running 2 of them, and this is why. Reveal 1 Ghost Trick monster in your hand. This turn, Ghost Trick cards you currently control and face down position monsters you currently control cannot be targeted or destroyed by card effects, which is basically a trap version of Forbidden Dress, but is only specific to Ghostricks. So you have to just reveal one in my hand. This turn, Ghost Trick monsters cannot be affected, or face down ones cannot be affected, and Ghostricks cannot be affected by effects or be targeted, which is really, really cool. I like that effect. really going to be interesting to see where Konami takes this deck, because I really like the archetype already, and I haven't even like played it in real life. And when the Shadow Specters come out, if you're trying to pick them up and you don't want them anymore, PM me and I'll pick them up off you guys. Ghostrick Panic, normal trap card, just like the other Ghostrick card. I like the artwork on it. It has both Lantern and Spectral on it, which is really cool. The effect is target any number of face-down defense position monsters you control. Change those monsters face up to defense position. If you do, change all face-up monsters your opponent controls to face-down position. Up to the number of Ghostrick monsters change to face-up defense position. Now, what's really cool about this is it allows you to do some really cool shenanigan plays. Let's say you have, a couple set. You have a Keyshawn, a Lantern, and a Spectral set. Well, you activate your trap card, Panic, and it flips your Keyshawn, your Lantern, and your Spectral up. Well, you get to search with your Kishi, which allows you to search for a 3 or lower. Your Lantern, it really doesn't matter because its effect is pretty much from the hand. And then Spectral effect activates, which this card is summoned from your hand to face down defense position. You can draw one. So you really don't get the effect for that. But you get to search with Kishi, which allows you to get the Stein to your hand. And then you can use all of their effects to put them face down, and then you can summon Stein and attack over a monster your opponent controls. Or instead of using effects, you could, exceed with them, make level 1s, and make level 3s with the Stein, which is really cool. A little bit of shenanigan play there, which is really cool. I am playing one Solemn Warning because, Judgment's gone. You kind of need to be able to keep up. And then the last card I'm playing, and I'm playing it at 2, is Needle Sealing. Activate when your opponent, activate only when there are 4 or more monsters on the field. Destroy all face-up monsters. What are all your monsters going to be in? Defense, face down defense. So, which will give you a good chance at just kind of rule sharking your opponent and just being like, yeah, that's fun. I like that card. They only have 1 exceed at the moment. I believe I heard this from a friend of mine. They're getting some more support, which I'm okay with because I like the archetype. He is a rank 3 zombie dark, 1800 attack, 1600 defense, 2 level 3 monsters, so you can get them out with tour guide, which is really cool. Let's read you guys this effect. Your opponent can not target any other Ghostrick monsters nor any face down defense position monsters for attacks. That is awesome. That is a continual effect. You can't, it doesn't have to have it exceeds on them. It happens. And then here comes the detach part. You can detach 1 material from this card. Then you can target 1 set card your opponent controls, destroy that target. You can only use the effective Ghostrick loot card once per turn. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can target 1 Ghostrick card in your graveyard and add it to the hand. Now, I can already foresee a lot of really cool shenanigan plays going on with this card, but this video is going on for a long, so I will go ahead and try to end it quickly before 15 minutes before I get booted off. I will do a second video on this. Well, this will be a 2-parter. I guess it'll be later date, but anyway. So yeah, that is the list I have compiled that I like. And the last card that they actually have that is specific to them is Yuki Onna. She's a level 2 dark spellcaster, 1000 attack, 800 defense. Her effect is okay, but when this card is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, you can change the monster that destroyed this card to face down defense position. If you do, its battle position cannot be changed. That's pretty cool. Getting here about 15 minutes, and I'm going to go ahead and end it here. Let me know in the comment section below what you guys think about Ghostricks. If you're going to pick them up, if you're not, do you think they're really good? Do you think they're just there to look pretty? But anyway, I will talk to you guys later. This was Thomas with Team Pharaoh, and I am signing out. Have a good day, guys.